Hello everybody, we're back. It's me, Merc, playing the Elden Ring. We're climbing these roots. That's the plan anyway. Did see an item up here. Can we perhaps find a root? That's where some frogs are. Do see the item, unfortunately, is just out of our reach, so we have to climb up this way. This is the same session I was mentioning. I wasn't sure if I was going to play more, but I'm enthralled, you know? Took an Advil just to prevent this headache a little bit. I realized I didn't really drink much coffee today. So that might be partly why a headache is forming, but it's not bad enough that I want to stop playing. They do have legs, but I guess they just can't stand, I guess. I don't know. Nothing up there. Why would they give you the boost jump up here if you could just fall from here? I don't know. Maybe you can't just fall from here. Bit of a scary jump. Prince of Death's Staff. Where the heck would this be? Right there. No skill. Staff embedded with a sullied amber, said to be a very part of the Prince of Death, enhances death sorceries. So the Prince of Death is probably Godwyn then, because he was one of the first demigods to die, I guess, is my assumption. I mean, he was probably an offspring of Queen Merc, right? So one of the staff deemed heretical by the Academy for its ability to allow sorceries to be augmented through faith in addition to intelligence. He's practicing the dark arts of mixing the both. I feel like that's probably Godwyn, but I don't know for sure. I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about. We should probably just go. There's a frog here too? Of course there is. I don't even think those things can turn around, so we can touch Grace, and they won't be able to do a thing about it. Probably nothing. A little bit of set dressing, although perhaps there's something over there. That looks to be a message of death on that building there. Should be able to deal with these pretty easily now. Just wondering if that's a possible path up ahead. It doesn't really look like it. Oh yeah, that one's on the building. It's a bit of a delayed blast. It's like a breath that turns explosive. Golden Rune 5, okay. That time was not delayed. Oh, there's another one, isn't there? Shoutouts to Torrent, because if you didn't have Torrent right there, that would be an ordeal, more than it already is. So, once again, shoutouts to Torrent, keeping it real. Woo! Time for revenge! Of, all of Miyazaki's traps, that was, not too impossible of a trap. You saw it coming. So this appears to be an alternate path. If we want to go back, we can always use the Site of Grace. Fast travel, so... Doesn't really seem like there's a reason to go along this route. I guess it was just there to make you realize you could fall here. I did see something creeping. Oh, there's a hole. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, so it's a flying ant. Okay, it looks like you can go down the hole. You know me, though. If I don't gotta go down a hole, I ain't going. Let's not get one shot by an ant again. Not that I was really full HP, so it's not really one shot, but it's close. It's dang near close. Oh no. This one's got a flat head. You get down. I'm glad this is the first one we've seen since the initial pair. These things are gross. Yep. Let's just chug, be safe. Great dodge there. It almost poisoned us. All that for Formic Rock and some Ghost Glovewort. 7. Pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely like a more endgame area for sure. The fact that I'm hanging on is pretty good though, in my opinion. So probably a whole lot of nothing up here aside from the pit. Well, Stone Astrolabe. Taking Torrent with me on this platform challenge. I'm sure the horse is fine with it. Oh. Do not fall. Wait. This is a different bear. Is it? Where is this? Oh, we could have fell in here the whole time. There's a bunch of frogs around here, I think. Okay. I don't want to fight frogs and the bear at once. That shoulder attack is lame. That one's better because it's at least telegraphed. The first one is like, nah. He just kind of leans back a bit. That was bad. That's fine. Because I can mash out. Okay, big miss on the bear's part there. I needed stamina for so long there. Wow, that was a scary fight. Prince of Death's Cyst. See, that's why you fight the bear. Because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, but once I determined this was a bear we hadn't fought yet. What even was that? Why is there an empty item right here? It's like Prince of Death's Eye or something, was it not? I have no idea where it would be now. I really wish there was it's definitely not a material. Is it like a casting focus? Oh, maybe it was a charm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Greatly raises vitality. Prince of Death's Cyst. A fetid overgrown cyst taken from facial flesh. Greatly raises vitality. It is said that the cyst came from the corrupted visage of one unable to die a true death. Indeed, it comes from the Prince of Death, scion of the golden bow, or bow, and the first of the dead among the demigods. So yes, this pretty much confirms it's Godwyn, and you can see like two faces in the picture there. Like you can see nostrils and two sets of eyes. So we actually have seen Godwyn already in the original castle. I don't know if that's perhaps where he died or something, or maybe he's so ever present now that he's like seeping into other areas, but I think it was Stormvale in the sewers, there was like a small little area you could fall down to, and I didn't really know what was down there. So yes, we could go fight that boss again. Let's go back across the routes and check out the top, because I have a feeling this is a boss up here too. I don't like this one bit. Is this actually Godwyn right here? Tons of flies buzzing around it. This is probably Godwyn. And you can see it's like it's even, you know, it's like its own set of roots. It's not connected to the other trees. I mean, this tree's just like growing out. Okay, I see. This is like a different tree entirely, and it's going like so far up you can't even see How high? I'm a little concerned. Oh, you can see it's like his face. People keep calling it tarnished. Every time I break a thing, it's like startling me a little. Is this not a boss? Man, this is some messed up design. So this is perhaps the source of undeath. Well, the current source of undeath. He is champion. Just let that man get a backstab on me. What are you doing? Okay, so you cannot get a confirmed second hit necessarily. I don't know the rules of the backstab. I don't know the rules of PvP in this game, but I do know you can do that. There's no way that's it. Sorcerer Rogier. So, this man is at round table. Let's see if he would still be there. Oh, he can just track while you're doing that? Man, you gotta roll. That's what I'm saying. Good effort, Roger. You almost got me. Alright, who's next? I see you. Interesting. So... okay. Okay. These three, including Lionel the Lionhearted, were at Radon, and they helped me fight Radon. That's why they're saying tarnished ahead. I really don't want to have to run all the way there, but okay. That final fight is going to be a bit of a problem. This person, I have no idea where they would be from. If we've encountered them prior. I haven't been summoning NPC phantoms like at all, so. They even like cut the audio a little bit there to be like, oh, that's it. Except it's not. Big miss. Damn, he just goes. Oh, I got so greedy. I need to spend these souls before I lose them. All right, Fia, and your champions. I see what you're doing. So maybe Fia. We have heard the name Fia a couple times before, I feel like. Let's use one of these things. I don't think we're actually we don't have to use a summon, but I'm curious because we don't really use these at all. I brought up the idea of NPC summons. I did just think of using the Mimic tier. But that feels like it'll trivialize the fight, so perhaps we will not. I don't like this run though, it just takes a little too long to get here. I'd rather be dodging enemies or something. Oh, this is a different person. And they're dead now. So it's always, okay, it's a random Fia's champion to start, and then Rogier. It seems Roger literally doesn't know how to roll out of getting comboed. Okay, he just did it there. This is what killed you last time, buddy. Dude. Magic kind of scary. He's like, yeah, trade with me now. No, I don't think I want to trade with you now. I wasn't sure how much damage that would do, but I decided it would be worth the shot. Really? One was already rolling at me, and then the other one's like, nah. We got a Guts Greatsword. I cannot trade with them. Not yet, anyway. I was about to go trade with them. They're dead? Okay. Oh, this is Lionel the Lionhearted. Here. It's looking like a bit of a jerk to me. I'm so scared. I was just watching the skull the whole damn time. I got greedy right there. I was like, I'm gonna chug and I'm gonna spam R1 and they're both gonna get hit. But what actually happened is they both hit me. Let's do this. And then remember our buffs. I keep trying to pull up the horse. Not gonna use any magic. We don't need any fireballs or anything, but we should probably use our buff. We're giving the God of Death here a nice display of our capabilities, though. How all the ways we can die. Nice giant curved greatsword he's got there. It's like a soldier of Radahn almost. That's rude, man. It wasn't rude of me trying to backstab you immediately. It was rude that you ignored it and then just stab me. Nice jump attack. I'll admit when you do a nice jump attack. I would have died there if I traded with him two-hand. I saw him stop and pull out two hands. Let's do this. So he definitely reacts first, but you do not want to fight him immediately because then the other two just search or surround you. Another curved greatsword. bad trade, probably. I mean... Roger straight up... Or not Roger, Lionel is straight up about all these death spells. What? They both rolled through that? This person looks like they're wearing like Millennia's armor, which we've not seen. We've only heard her mentioned a few times, but I've definitely seen a lot of people talk about Millennia. What's going on? These damn skulls. Yep, you heard me say it. They don't even dissipate. Yeah, they do. Okay. We need to kill this lady. Okay, I'm glad when he casts that spell, fine. Do not cast more skulls. It's not allowed. This man's fighting me with an S-stock. Or S-stock-like item. I figured that last exchange there was worth the trade. The skulls didn't seem like they do a lot of stun damage, but they definitely do damage. Another Sight of Grace. Let's level up before I forget. That's the most souls we've ever had. 159,000. I thought I heard someone talking, but it's just flies buzzing. I don't know if we're gonna go past 40 HP, but we might. But I figure 40 is a good place to stop. Still can't use the horse. There's gotta be nothing over there, right? Alright, let's see where this goes. I'm very curious. I'm glad that this is like a continued path here, though. Could still go back and fight that boss. We're at Lanedell, the Royal Capital. Interesting. So we were here before. This opened up, us being here opened up a lot on the map. Oh, actually, maybe it was because we got the Deep Root Garden map, maybe. I don't know. But appears to be two different signposts for the map. We're pretty far away. There's actually a third signpost over here too. And a fourth? Oh. Well, we can safely say we've never been over here. I am kind of excited to be like in a large castle area for sure. This looks like it might be a way to go, so what's over here? This is also a way to go. I think last time we were here it was nighttime, so it left an impression on me. I didn't really consider that this place could be daytime, but of course it can. Not sure what's going on with these people. Can't tell if they're like their faces are weathered or they're like intentionally very wrinkly. Get some free souls. We're at the foot of the Erd Tree almost. This is quite the view already. I mean, I kind of expected ruin. I don't know. Cool. This almost reminds me of I don't even really know. It's got a lot going on. We can just warp out if we want. This is awesome. Oh, what the heck are those? They're like gourds. They're like walking gourds. So they're not really walking, he's kind of like rotating. This is quite the view. This is already like kind of overwhelming me with how big this area is, but I am glad to see it. Definitely do not fall. I kind of expected that. Before we go over here, apologies, but we're gonna go all the way back and see where the other path leads. This kind of reminds me of the Bloodborne intro a little bit. I don't know why. I guess just that little ledge right there with the gate. Although I suppose it leads to a ladder, so there's really no reason for me to think that. Alright, what's over here? Got some magic grease. I kind of expected that lever to not work. So it does look like we have two full paths we could potentially go visit. This might be a bit of a shorter episode though, just because it is getting late. But we're gonna continue for now, for sure. I can't believe we're in the capital now. Like, I guess we explored enough of the underground where it's like it makes sense for us to be here. Because as I mentioned a few times now, that area felt like endgame almost stuff. So it makes sense that it leads to where the actual endgame might be. Because we're a long way away from Limgrave, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice change of pace. I do see statues pointing to a catacomb in the distance. That's a thing. I had a feeling. I had a feeling I was just gonna get a nice view of this freaking railing. There appears to be an item or something down there. Do we fight this? East Capital Rampart and Capital Rampart. I think the Divine Bridge is where we got warped to last time, but it was a dead end. We fought like a giant. We fought like a giant. Oh, we can't even go in this way. So theoretically, you would approach from the other end. Could we just... This seems silly. I mean, there's even a jumping spot right there. They want you to do this, in fact. I did not expect that. I did not expect an item up here. Gravelstone. That's a new material. All the way at the bottom. Found in lands once beset by ancient dragons. Such compound stones found in lands once beset by ancient dragons are said to be the scales of those very beasts. Well, we could theoretically jump down there, but that doesn't seem safe. This also doesn't seem safe. Do not try this at home. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. It was easy. I feel like we're doing some sneaking. Oh, this man. I'm scared of this man. This is probably gonna be the hardest normal enemy we're gonna fight, or we have fought. Or we will fight for the moment. Oh no, this is just a boss. I should have made sense. Because he looks very reminiscent to the other tree sentinel. Very slow melee. Matches us. Probably don't want to be behind the horse, but it's turned out okay. This man turned it into a raid fight all of a sudden. Big dodge. Not that time. Still okay. Very bad there. Seemed like he got more defense too. Maybe that's incorrect. Big slam there. Oh, that actually used up his buff juice. I did power armor through it. Okay. It's the last of our flasks. Bad. Very bad. I wasn't sure if I was standing on lightning or not, and I was too scared to look. So I decided it was like the dragon wings on the horse's jowls there. I don't know what that is really, but it's not the jowls, it's like the barding of the horse almost. We don't need to worry about the souls too much. We just need to get good. That's not how you get good. That what I just did there? That's a textbook example of what you don't do. So we're gonna run it back, and then we're not gonna do that we just did. Good effort though. We can stagger it, so it might be worth trying. Obviously, it's going to be a little early for a stagger. Never mind. Is there a place to go? I don't know. I can't tell. That's bad. I had it in the bag, that first phase. Was so incredibly easy. And now I'm throwing. Throwing's a way to put it. Does seem like the horse always does this attack first. That fireball though, you cannot dodge. Okay, never mind, you have to back up. Damn. Oh, are you kidding me? Like... Ooh. Stop, man. I'm being trash. What is that hitbox? Like, yeah, I was losing that fight and I deserve to die. But that hitbox, what? What? I almost want to ride the horse, but I know that's not the play. At least he lets us get our souls. Just smart dodge is all you need to do, man. That's not the smart dodge. That's a pretty big slam. Big dodge. Not that time. I was really hoping for a stagger. Nice, perfect time for a stagger. It did get the buff though. What? I didn't even hit him. Big. Okay. Okay, well you can dodge it, because I was about to say, man, like, how are you supposed to dodge that? You just have to time it with his arm. Dang, man. Really? Cool. Man. I should have made a T. I'm getting stressed out, I'm sweaty. I should have taken a quick break in between episodes and made a tea once I realized I didn't have my caffeine as much anyway. Man. This should not be going down like this. I was gonna say, if you got hit right there, throw in the towel. Okay. Probably don't want to trade with this guy ever. Yeah, and then you got to roll backwards for the second one. Bad, bad, bad. Really? I can do this. Okay. I was right. For one of the more common type bosses, I guess, this is the hardest thing we fought for sure. It's just doing the most damage. Out of anything we've seen thus far. I'm pressing buttons like a dummy. What is going on? Okay, I'm having a teensy bit of a crisis. I almost want to stand up. It might get to the point. I do have a standing desk, but it is not in the standing position right now. I'm doing the full gamer lean. He's not letting me have anything. Okay, that time I dodged it correctly. Dude. Are you kidding me? That was bad on my part, but... Yep. Had a feeling that one's coming. Big, big, big hit right here. That was very good. Just don't. Just don't. Dude. I'm lucky to be alive. Do the big slam, man. Really? Ah, I'm getting tilted. Not again, man. I barely did a dent on him. This is over. I could have gone for a second roll there. Man. We can do this, but drink some water. Teensy, teensy, teensy bit of a crisis. My runes aren't even over there. And this is all just to get to the other side of the fog wall, I believe. I forgot that they literally point you the way. Oh wait, is this like a golden sunflower? It is. We needed these. Actually, we should be looting here for sure. This is all gonna be new stuff. Altus blooms and golden sunflowers. This is what I need. I need a lore break. A golden sunflower that grows facing the Erd tree. At the foot of the Erd tree, they retain their color along with a powerful holy essence. Altus bloom. A golden tinged flower from a succulent plant that blooms on the Altus plateau. Said to be a funeral flower in an era of long past before the Erd tree grew. Funereal. I don't know what that word means. I've seen it in WoW before. Does it just mean like really old, perhaps? Golden Roa. Yeah, okay, we need to be looting everything. Alright, that was a nice diversion. Big fight so far. It seems like we actually want him to be doing these shield attacks. Huge. I was so scared there. Double chug just to be safe. Why did it send me over here? Okay, so I learned the strat there. Typically, you don't want to be fighting in the direction of the shield's boss. Of the boss's shield, is what I meant to say. But this Dragon Claw shield, whenever it was doing claw attacks, I could actually easily dodge and counterattack. Like, he wasn't getting out of the way most of the time. There were a few. But yeah, that was a tough fight. I feel like I learned a lot, though, in that last attempt. And that's all I needed. I needed one new strat, and there it was. Weapon said to have been whittled from the claw of a great ancient dragon, wielded by the grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the Erd tree. The claw is enwreathed with lightning, and tears through the dragon's feeble descendants with ease. It is a strength dex weapon. It does do lightning damage, and it's got an endure stance, boosting poise. Let's see what's inside this building. Literally nothing. Why are there so many blood corpses here? Is this like a battle place? Okay, so this to me seems like that he was guarding the entrance to Lanedell, so finishing that underground section literally just warps you to a pretty big important area. And then if we go out this way, we're going to be in like the upper highlands, but not necessarily the city itself. There's some structure over there. I do want to explore more of Lanedell. So we're going to. I think we're going to a little bit. Just to change the pace of things. I thought this door was closed for a moment. I was gonna be like, what the heck? We can sit down. We can actually just warp to the next spot. It'll be a little faster this way. And play for a bit more for sure. Now we come out here. I lied. We go this way. We see the city once more. I just kind of want to maybe see if we can get into the depths of the city. It looks like we'll have to fight alongside this rampart here. Do these things attack? That answers that. They're out here playing the sax. They got bubble artillery. This one's playing the sax. Good dodge. Bad dodge for me, but I dodged it. Okay, it's got some HP. Not anymore. 64k. These are dropping a decent amount of souls. Also, we just killed that boss, so we probably should have leveled up. Just looking around once more. There's a lot to see. Not really scared of this guy. Does seem like we can't pull out the horse, though. Golden Rune 7. Got some ornate libraries here. A lot of plants that have overgrown the place. It's been a while since anyone was studying here, perhaps. I think we've seen these men before. In we saw them in Radahn's castle. Redmane Castle or something. Cave moss. This is a lift. Oh man, this is gonna be an intricately designed area. I'm really hyped to explore more here. But at the same time, I want to go back. We must go back, Morty. Strip of white flesh. Dang. There's a gargoyle here. Do we want to jump? I don't know what I was expecting, but they really are just gonna have us go into that, into the town. Maybe not. The old dude comes out of left pocket trick. Smithing stone 4 is a little low for this area. Nicely designed space. There's a lot of... Oh, we could have gone down here the whole time. Yeah, I don't really even know where to start with this place. I guess we're going down the lift. This reminds me of Dark Souls 3. Was it just called Lothric Castle? I feel like it was. Not sure we've encountered this man before. Okay, doesn't do that much damage. Drop some Miranda powder. Quite the cape. Like I said, I don't even really know where to start with this place. There's a lot. That man's just playing music. He's got like a finger harp. Nope, that's a flute. Sound, oh sound, but why is it always enemy? This is where we could have dropped down. That's bad. Oh, I was not ready for that. That was a lot of damage. 75,000. Okay, we'll make an attempt for these souls for sure. I want to get to another site of grace and then maybe we'll call it. That said, we're gonna have to run past these. I'm not too concerned about that. I feel like I can outrun some bubbles. That thing landed on me. We're gonna do something different this time. We're going down here, first of all. And then second of all, we're jumping. It's been a while since we've seen a gargoyle. Just don't worry about what's down there. That said, I want to look, but... So we died probably in that room up ahead. I can't believe these... I just remembered, these guys have the same moveset as the weirdos in Dark Souls 3, the Munchkins. We dropped down there, we're not coming back up where we came from. Dude, this is really cool, but this also feels immense. There's the lift. There's another Garg right here. Imp head cat. Do we have this? We do. Still can't call the horse. Nothing like some platforming on top of houses. I'm playing Assassin's Creed out here. Definitely don't want to fall. These nights scare me. And we're nowhere near where our souls are now. That's a cool running attack. I guess I didn't realize we don't do running attacks a lot. Yeah, it's like a sliding slash. Not really sliding, but it's interesting that there's a key here. This is a bit of a scary jump. We got coyote time, so it's not that bad. This is a dog head. Okay, so I think that means we've looted all the houses. Or all the roofs of the houses, I should say. I don't want to fall, man. I thought this was open. I saw some lighting, but it looks like it was an error. A glitch, perhaps. A bug, even. I have to imagine that's not going to be able to open up for us, right? There's some more music in the distance. Not seeing any grace. Do see an item. That's a blue item. Let's just get somewhere that's close to where my souls are. That said, this is definitely a place to fall, and I have to imagine it might be the only way to get up here. And that's where we came from. So actually, this might be kind of where we want to go. We'll take a risk. This church or whatever has been sealed. Okay, it's got quite a bit of HP. Good. That's the kind of fight we needed. This definitely is not opening. They sealed this with some sort of amber ooze. We have weapons that actually had that sort of effect on it. There's the gargoyle weapons. Does it look the same? That looks the same to me. So what is the description again? Mended with corpse wax, a patchwork of champions. Well, we can one-hand this bad boy now. Now I don't have to struggle when I'm switching weapons. These enemies are not scary. Do we just jump here then? Did we even get anything good up there? Doesn't seem like it. Imped corpse. Can't tell if this man... I didn't know if he saw me or not. He wasn't looking at me. Imped corpse. I mean, let's put it on. Head covering from the largely unaltered head of an impish golem. Resembling the visage of a corpse, it holds trace amounts of lingering faith. Does this increase your faith then to wear it? It does. By 2. That might be something to keep in mind. This is another sealed building. Probably don't want to mess with those guys right now. I mean, we do and we don't, you know. Fudge. That's probably pretty bad. Well, we're on the main road. We have fought like a lot of these guys, but they usually weren't coated in gold. I'm hoping there's a site of grace here, but I don't think so. Looks like we're still in the capital. I don't necessarily want to go this way. I want to get back to the ruins. That man exploded. It's probably the energy leaving his sword. Actually, no, that one didn't. I don't know. A lot of souls came out of that one guy. That's what it looked like. Well, we're exploring these alleys, which may or may not be a good thing. I'm still sweating over here. I don't know what else I heard, but I heard something else. Okay. Okay. Please die. Again, it's like an energy leaves their body. Lanedale Night Helm. So we killed the soldier he was looking at already. We have 2 of these Night Helms already. Defend the royal capital of Lanedale. The golden canopy represents the honor of standing among the tree's defenders. Back at the main road. I feel like I explored those alleyways satisfactory. To my satisfaction. Nice little square / pavilion. Got a carriage reminiscent of Bloodborne here. Where? We're definitely not going along the main road. Oh, okay. I'm glad to see a lot of these buildings are sealed. Because it implies like, oh, you don't have to worry about going inside them. You know what I mean? Okay, that's a nice, easy tactic to take them out. These Lanedale Knights. We are slowly making our way back. Get some fan daggers, item used by thieves, and have a sneaky man try to hit you in the back. There's the runes. Nope, something ahead. This reminds me of Dark Souls 3 in a lot of ways. Like even the end. Right, I remember what killed me now. It was you. Dude. Okay, it's not that much souls anyway. Wait, we didn't even get them. Wow. That crossbow does so much damage. We did make a good chunk of exploration progress there. Went the wrong way again. Thought there was an item there. Man. That's a bad way for that to go down. Right. You cannot take out your horse. Horse are not allowed in the capital city. Don't mind me. Not the safest of jumps. This man almost killed me. Is this the room where we're dying in, below us? I didn't even notice there's a ladder here. Suppose it's a good thing that we're dying over and over. Perfume bottle. Do mimics exist in this game? Container required for crafting perfume items. Glass bottles used by perfumers, used to seal various scent compounds. Essential vessel for crafting perfume items. The art of perfuming was once jealously guarded in the capital, but after the perfumers were drafted into service during this shattering, the art became widely practiced throughout the lands between. We're still going up. Seabed curse. Curse grown on a body defiled by the dung eater. A tender pox afflicted with omen horns. The dung eater cultivates the seedbed curse on corpses. By doing so, he prevents dead souls returning to the Erd tree, leaving them forever cursed, one of the most loathsome things found in all the lands between. What was the dung eater doing here? Did he cause this ceiling to collapse? Didn't really spell out that ladder at all, but they didn't have to, for sure. This area, man, there's a lot. I'm very concerned about this. These guys aren't the ones killing me over and over, though. I don't know what that person's doing. Oh, he like buffed this man. These are the ones killing me over and over. Actually, it's not even this guy. This is a different dude, I think. Well, obviously it's a different dude, but I mean it's a different enemy type. Perfumer's bolt. Upper class robe. Some flowers down there. I did just randomly decide to jump. Embroidered bright green robe worn by noble children. Donning such a robe is traditionally the child's first show of burgeoning independence. It's bad. I'm so lucky I had enough for a third swing there. Michaela's Lily. We don't really need these. But neither do the owners of the house anymore, obviously. Maybe we'll slowly work our way back to the runes. I believe we did lose a decent amount though. Maybe like 50,000. Hey. He just keeps doing it. I don't know if it needs a line of sight to do the lightning strike, but for some reason, I don't think they do. I don't know what it was trying, but I did not like it. Golden Great Shield. Oval Great Shield made of gold, carried by knights who protect the royal capital of Lanedale. Knights of Lanedale are reputed for their sturdiness, exemplified by the shield's exceptional guard capacity. Miranda powder. We could have fell down here. This is where we kept dying. Sorry, it's got to be like that. It's you, man. It's just you over and over killing me. Thank you. Stop, man. What is going on here? Dude. They're buffing each other a little bit, but just doesn't feel right. Doesn't make sense. Like they're just little particle effects causing a huge bubble, I guess. This is a hard room. I don't understand why this was so difficult. Well, we got a decent amount of souls again. Let's go back up briefly. Because I feel like there was another place we could have fell down. I'm not sure though. Right. Let's go up the ladder here. Was it this room? It was. This video is getting a bit long. I'm telling you, all I want is a sight of grace. If I got a sight of grace, I would have ended this video, but instead we kept dying. Okay, so we have been over all the way over here and whatnot. I just want to be sure. Could theoretically go that way. Or we go back to the main road. There's a dog here. There's 2 dogs. Ooh. Almost fell all the way down. I feel like I'm missing a sight of grace or something. This is bad, maybe. Never mind, it's fine. A lot of sand. Three messages in a row in an alleyway. I'm gonna say it's probably nothing. Oh, okay. I've been down here. I'm trying to think of where there would be a site of grace. Sorry, it's got to go down like that. This is Dogtown. Yeah, it's a bigger dog. I couldn't tell initially. Not even sure where that came from. Right. For the 40th time, you cannot pull out your horse in this area. Ah. We're running low on heals. This is a tanky fellow as well, as expected. Very bad. I tried to run underneath it. Don't do that. This is also bad. I'm dead, I think. Drat. Well, I think this is the place to end it. We lost a lot of souls there. We know how to get back there easily. Maybe not easily, but we know how to get back there. I definitely need a break. I was really hoping we'd find another site of grace pretty quickly, but we basically have not at all, so I'm a little concerned about that. Because the plan was I was going to find one site of grace, and then we were going to go back somewhere else, probably to Kalid or the Academy. Instead, we're dealing with these violinists and harpists, flutists, I guess is what they were. But yeah, we'll be back in the next episode doing more exploration of Lanedale for sure. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, click the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, folks.